Yeah, big storm coming, black rain coming, first in the world, tell me who won it. Winning by 40, I ain't taking no knee, I'm running up scores, I'm throwing it deep. Big storm coming, black rain coming, first in the world, tell me who won it. Winning by 40, I ain't taking no knee, I'm running up scores, I'm throwing it deep.
So I've played this guy before, but I didn't record. Back a while ago, I think I would have like 6,000 subs or something. He used to hit me up like he used to comment on my YouTube sometimes like, bro, you're not that impressive. I've played pros before, pros or this and that. And then we ended up playing a money game like a long time ago. And I beat him like 21-0. And he was like, okay, like I'm impressed by you. But people aren't usually impressed by me because of my scheme. You know, they come to me, your scheme's too basic, bro. Like, all you run is stretch out a single back wing Z. All you run is trips tight end. And then you run 5 wide that doesn't work versus nobody. And, you know, I never base somebody's gameplay off of their scheme. Like, somebody tell me what they run, and I never say, oh, you run that? Oh, I'll crush you. You know, because I feel like the basicer the scheme is, the better you are, because you limit yourself to doing only so much, to the point where you got to find adjustments out of it. Like, you have to. You know, so right now he's coming with Miami playbook, Baltimore defense. So how this started, he messaged me, bro, let me show you this defense you've never seen before. So first of all, I know that's cap. Like that's cap, because there's no defense on this game that I've never seen ran before. And when I said that last time, there wasn't a defense I've never seen ran before until I seen Lil Zonk come out in his defense. Still to this day, I'm not familiar with the formation. I don't know what defensive formation Lil Zonk was in. But if you guys want to go and watch that game, it's on my channel. Black Rain, just type in Black Rain versus Lil Zonk. It'll pop up. Crazy defense. It's like the double A gap, mid A gap or something. Then he pops out both of those linebackers in the middle. But, you know, so I gave this a chance. I'm like, okay, like I really want to see. Like, if he's hitting me up, he knows that I'm all business. So let me see what defense he got for me. But right here, he's on offense first. And what I'm more impressed by is his offense at first that he comes out in. I'm like, you got, just watch. Look, like when I seen this offense, and the reason I didn't have a face cam attached to this game, because at this moment I was checking out the new Pop Smoke album. You know, and I was in the mood. I was, you feel me, vibing to the music. And you can't have copyrighted music in your videos, or you won't get monetized for it. So basically, I could put some fire music in the background. If it's copyrighted, I won't make no money off of it. So he comes out in goal line offense. Now, I know how to stop it. Like right here. I just ran commit. But for some reason, I tried this right here when I know this doesn't work versus goal line offense. You know, I tried it. Spread at my D-line, and it doesn't. And then I started putting people in like zones, because I'm thinking, okay, he can't be just running the ball out of this. Like, you got to have some different adjustments. And, you know, that wasn't smart of me. He's doing all these adjustments. I'm like, okay, he got to be passing it. And, you know, he got out of there on me. And I'm just like, oh, God, here we go with this. We got somebody with San Fran who's going to run the ball every single play. And he got a defense I've never seen before. Okay, I am officially in trouble. You know, because at the time, I'm thinking, man, there's no way I'm going to be able to stop this run, you know. All day, I cannot, it's hard to contain the run. But if he's going to play goal line offense, milk the clock, and then he has a great defense, I'm in trouble. I don't know what happened right here, but he just smoked the field goal. I'm talking about roll that bad boy up and smoked it. All right, he kicks it off to me, and I'm already thinking, all right, that's a bad idea for you to do anyway. You know, I tried to get sticky. I tried to, so what I like to do to start the game, I like to set up all my adjustments. You know, every formation I think I'm gonna be in, I try to set up all my audibles. I get my people where I want them at, so in game, when I get the audible and, you know, when I need, oh, he's in cover 2, well, hey, I got a cover 2 audible for him. Oh, he's in cover 3, I got a cover 3 audible for him, you know. So I try to get everything set up the way I want it. So, you know, I'm still not sure what defense this is he's talking about. You know, I know what gives me problems. And, you know, so he comes out and I think this is 2-3-6. I think it is. 2-3-6. So he's in a zone right here. Boom. Fred Warner cannot get there. Hit stick. And I'm like, what defense is he referring to that I've never seen before? Because I've seen this right here so many times. You know, this is a common defense that I see all the time. So what is he talking about? Something I've never seen before. And then here he goes. Man to man. You know, I needed that right there. Tight end delay, I needed that. That right there would have been like crazy. So it says cover 3 lock, but he's really not in cover 3 lock. What he's doing is playing man to man. Man to man, putting 2 purple zones in the flats. You know, he's essentially playing the deep middle himself, and you know, he's letting his 2 edge rushers rush. As you can see, man to man, 2 purple zones and 2 deep zones. You know, so he's playing man to man, 2 deep, 2 purples, and just rushing 3. So he's dropping 8 on me. Rushing 3 with those edge rushers, it's hard to, you know, like look at that, nothing's open. Literally nothing's open. So I'm saying to myself, I am in trouble. I've seen this before though, and I can't remember what I was doing versus it. And you know, that game I played when somebody ran it on me, I had troubles too. You know, I'm pretty sure that would give anybody trouble. But now that I look back on this, see, all my content is pre-recorded. So, like this is 2 weeks old. So when I go back and watch these tapes, I'm like, okay, like I know what I could have done better. Right here, he put outside press, and look, I tried triangle, threw it too late, had it open early, and you know, we are just in trouble right now. And I'm thinking, after that pick, I'm thinking, Jesus, this guy really comes out in this defense. I'm like, in this, first of all, it's already San Fran. Their D-line's already gonna shed. Their DBs are already nice. And then you can put them in purples with deep, and it's just like, where do I throw the ball at? So it comes out in goal line again. I'm like, okay, you know, I got something for goal line. You know, he's not gonna pass the ball. So this is what we're gonna do. This is my adjustments right here. You know, I can stop. Once you show where my opponent always mess up at, if they show me something too many times. You know, oh, I scored on it one time, I'm gonna just keep running and keep running. And you don't want to do that versus me, because all that's gonna do is give me time to find the right adjustments. So I'm knowing he's not gonna, you know, pass the ball out of goal line. If he does, you know, he's gonna throw it to Kittle, and I have, you know, I'm on the right side. My safety comes down because of the spy. I come across and make the tackle. You know, simple as that. 3rd and 7, comes out in goal line again, man. I'm just like, we can't be serious, right? I'm thinking to myself, he got to be passing the ball. There's no way he's running it. So I don't put my, then I see him click on this offensive lineman. Okay, cool, he's passing the ball. I mean, he's running the ball. So I, you know, blitz my corner, all that good stuff. and we get a stop right here. You know, but what you don't want to do is blitz your corner. You don't want to do that. Well, right, he's gonna get in there faster. No, he's gonna get blocked faster. Is what he's gonna do. You know, he's gonna definitely get blocked faster. Instead of like stretching it out, he got to go and pick up him now, and then you guys get to come through free. It don't work like that. Right here, I tried this goofy offense. I mean, this goofy defense. I've never even ran this before a day in my life. Like, never. I don't know why I tried it. You know, it looked pretty good, you know, but I've never tried that before. I was better off in the same defense I was in. You know, big nickel over G, Mike, strong safety 3. Never tried it. So at this point in the game, I know I'm in trouble. I know I am. I'm down 6. He's running goal line, milking the clock. I'm in trouble. You know, he's getting 4 and 5 yards of carry in this goal line. And right now, all I'm doing is I'm coming down. You know, he's essentially what he's doing in the run game. He's miking my linebackers. So when he mics my linebackers, his offensive line is climbing straight to that linebacker. When you mic somebody, that makes the offensive linemen go out of their way to make sure they go and block that dude. So when they go and block that dude, you know, it's leaving your D lineman free. But when all that's clogged up like that, if they don't shed and shoot, then you know you're in trouble because they're not gonna make the tackle. Your D lineman's not gonna make the tackle. The lineman's already climbed up to your linebackers, and with 95 speed, 94, 93 speed, it can get ugly quick. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's falling forward every time he gets the ball. You know, every run he's falling forward. You know, he's mic'd the left side, so I'm pretty sure he runs to the left side. He mic'd to my safety. And as you guys seen, his fullback went and blocked my left safety. So I'm glad my corner came in and made that tackle, or we was in trouble. You know, I've been containing my D-line. Right here, I'm rushing out and I'm containing. I'm trying all different adjustments, man. I'm like, yo, this is just not working for me. I gotta find something. He's up 6. He's up 6-0. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. I'm like, yo. So I run commit. 2nd and 7. You haven't passed the ball yet out of this. I run commit. You know, so 3rd and 10. What are you gonna do? Goal line again. And tell me, how is this? And somebody can really run this offense and win the game. But I knew this wasn't going to be good for him. He got Coleman in the game still, and Coleman's still tired. Look at him back there, huffing and puffing. You got 3 or 4 running backs, bro. Just sub one of them out. You know, right here, boom, get a great stop, man. Great stop. You know, 4th and 11. What are you going to do now, son? like Coach asked you, son, just what are you doing, son? And I'm sitting here like, yo, there's no way he's going for it. Gun bunch. Okay. So you know what I'm thinking. He's not a passer. I'm sending the heat. Look at this. Just look at this. No. He already knew what was coming. He knew the blitz was coming. So what he did, he ended up blocking 8 people. Put 2 people out on routes. I figured he was going to do that. You know, you'd have to do that to pick up my blitz. You'd have to. And what he was going to do is run that slant, which is hard to stop, with that deep one-play touchdown post, which is crazy to stop. We got some sheds and we got in there. You feel me? So what I'm thinking right here, man, I gotta switch sides and run the ball. Because passing the ball on this is not working. Well, guess what? They're shedding. They are absolutely shedding. I'm stuck right now. What do I do? What do I do? You know? Switch sides again. I'm knowing he got great pass defense. You know, I'm already knowing that. But here I go, trying to pass the ball. Circle, wide open. You know, get out of bounds, man. Get out of bounds. So that time I caught him in his cover 3 lock. When I switched sides, he didn't really switch sides. So I was able to find something right there, luckily, man, because this pass defense he's in, now he's in man-to-man for sure. As you see, the guys are traveling and traveling. You know, man-to-man for sure. Caught him sleep over there. So what he's essentially in over there, I think he was in a deep half or something, because his corner is just backpedaling. What you don't want to do in the goal line is press, because for some reason your defense does not, your corners do not register like pressing in the goal line. They think they're so close that all they got to do is just back up, back up. No, you better turn and run, because Tyreek Hill is running. Okay, 1 minute left. Now I get to really see his offense. What are you gonna do? This right here is what happened when runners pass the ball. Look, tell me that, just look at me in my face. Tell me that's not terrible. Just go make the tackle. Just go make the tackle. That's all I need you to do. Call our timeout. You feel me? Let's rock and roll. Run the ball. Okay. All right. Now what I have not went to yet is single back wing Z. I have not tried 5 wide. You know, I always got those in my inventory. Just watch the defense though. You know, man to man, 2 deep zones, 2 purple zones. And then you're just limited passing the ball. Look. Tell me somebody open. Leaves my tight end. Cool. You know, he allows me to get out of bounds. 29 seconds left. There was literally nothing open if I didn't release my tight end. Look at the route combination. Look. Travis Kelce gets bumped and destroyed over there on an out route that he usually is supposed to break him off on. He gets bumped and destroyed because the guy's playing outside leverage. You know, so great defense once again. Quan Alexander. I'm like, you know what? He can't pick up both slants, you know, by my speediest guys. He's only rushing 1 or 2 people. And that right there was the terriblest read I ever could have made. Terriblest. Is that a word? Terriblest. The worstest. I say, you know what? I'm going to 5 wide you. You know. It's in my best interest to 5 wide you. Bosa gets a shed. Now I'm like, yo, like, at this point in the game, what do I even do? I can't pass the ball. I tried to run the ball out of shotgun. They're shedding. I try to pass out of 5 wide. Bosa sheds. I don't have time to literally do nothing. Now, is this a defense I've never seen before? No. I've seen it before plenty of times. But it is a great defense for me because I know what to do versus man-to-man, but sometimes I have brain farts. Tries to sweep. We're not going for it, man. You know, runners are going to run and runners are going to try to run. But once you shut down the run, what is there for runners to do? You can say, what if you shut down the pass? What's there for passers to do? Passers can always resort to running the ball. Passers can always resort to running the ball. Runners cannot resort to passing because passing takes skill. Passing, you need reads. Once again, here I go trying to blitz this left corner when I shouldn't be. Look, this up, I shouldn't be. Right here, 3-on-1, just make the tackle, live to see another day. Halftime, I am up 6-7, should be 7-7, but you remember he rolled up and smoked the field goal. But I get the ball right here at halftime, so I'm thinking to myself, I gotta make something shake right here. He's called me out. Can't be getting embarrassed, man. Right now, the defense he told me was great is working. Should have went outside right there, man. I'm just all over the place right now. And at this point in the game, I know I done lost because he got me all figured out. He just got me figured out, man. EA coach. It's right here, single back wing Z. I'm thinking to myself, what do you got for me? Travis Kelce, perfect. Man to man, like I suspected you to be. And if you don't go and help on Tyreek Hill, then Tyreek Hill's going to be open on that go route. If you don't help on Travis Kelce, he's going to break him off every time. So right here, I go with the slant. I got the slant. Boom. I got Travis Kelce once again. So right here, I'm finally starting to move the ball. And what I've noticed, a lot of people do not know how to defend my single back wing Z. It's just, I ain't gonna say it's not a common offensive scheme, but not too many people run it, and not too many people run it with the Chiefs. Nobody really is under center with the Chiefs like me. I'm really under center with the Chiefs. I got a great scheme out of it. So right here, I line up not single back. I line up strong H wing, which is I don't usually be in, but it's worth a shot trying it. And that looked okay to me for a second, but then, I'm like, I don't know if I like this. I really don't know. But I stayed in it, There's a great passing scheme out of it right here. Let's see if I can find a dot. I can't. Take off running. Get down. 3rd and inches. What are we going to do? Of course, single back wing Z. If he's going to go man to man, I already know what he's going to be in based on what he come out in right here. Cool. That's definitely man to man. Sneak Travis Kelce on the out route real quick. He played it. Well, he didn't really play it. What I expected him to do is blitz. But since my running back went out in the flat, that linebacker got out there real slow. So it really I had 2 people in the same area. 2 people in the same zone, basically. So basically that linebacker could have covered that flat route and that at the same time. And now if you look in the middle of the field, I had my post open. But as I'm rolling out to the right, I see he has no spy. He's not paying me no attention. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll go ahead and run this up the middle for an easy touchdown. So I'm feeling a little bit more confident right now. I'm feeling more comfortable, man. I'm knowing I got to stop this offense. But I ain't too worried about it. Split Miami. Now, you already know. Look at this. Yeah, he's 2 for 2 for 2 yards. He just threw that into the flat and possession card to his fullback. What would make you? I don't know, man. I just don't know. He took so long to set up pass adjustments that he ran out of time. Now, what makes San Fran scary as a team is their defense and their offense. Well, you might say people that play with San Fran is one-dimensional. They're not. They have so many passing threats. Well, who's their passing threats? You got 98 speed, good one. You got Kittle, who's a great route runner and has route apprentice. You got Emmanuel Sanders, you got Debo. You got Debo, and you have 95 speed running back. Like, look at this, like, what is he doing? You got 95 speed running back, 94 speed running back, 93 speed running back, all which you can plug in at receiver. Now, the scary 49er users are not the runners. You know, cool, yeah, you can run the ball, but those aren't the people that I be worried about. I worry about the passers that get the 49ers. Because now they're so two-dimensional. There's so much they can do. You set up great pass defense, now they hit you with a run. You set up good run defense, they hit you with a pass. Like, look, he literally has no clue what to do in the pass game. He relies on his defense. He relies on his man-to-man defense. You know, probably catch a lot of picks, get close down the field. He probably stays in goal line all game. People can't stop it. And, you know, he's successful out of it. And, you know, I don't fault him for that. You know, the game allows you to, if you can stay in goal line all game and run up the score on people, then, hey, so be it. That's his game plan. He like it, and he's sticking with it. Let's go. Ooh, if he didn't put his hands on me, it was Slide Nation. So right here I go 5 wide. I know he's in man-to-man. But I'm thinking 5 wide will get the job done, man. Nothing's open. Nobody's open. Literally, nobody's open. Why isn't anybody open? I got the speediest offense on the game. You know, I have the speediest offense. Why ain't nobody open? Am I not running the right routes? So look at this. I say, you know what? I'm going to just slant my 2 fastest people. Somebody better be open. Who's open? Nobody's open. Look, he's only rushing 1 person. Literally, nobody's open. But I got Sammy Watkins coming back to the ball. You know. Look at it. He rushed 1, spy 1. Everybody else manned up. And then you got zones. That's just cheating. It ain't cheating, but look at R1. Let me get there. Woo! Nice ball. But like my homeboys say, that is the scariest defense I ever seen. That is so scary. You know, I didn't want to take no chances right there, man. I'm talking about like none at all. None. I didn't want to take no chance with that spy. Travis. And they make me do this big, dumb animation. Like, they couldn't give me the animation where he slide on the ground with 1 knee to catch that. I got to jump through the air versus 3 people and, like, come on now. Come on, Madden. Don't do me like that, Madden. Come back and single back wing Z. Pretty sure it's a man-to-man again. Travis Kelce. Lob it. On the run. Deadeye. You feel me? I got an adjustment for everything. So at the half, it was 7-6. He scored on his 2nd play of the game. It was looking, you know, it was looking pretty rough for me. It was looking pretty rough to me. But the game's still not over, you know. Because he got San Fran. And with San Fran, anything's possible. But as we know with the Chiefs, when the Chiefs come back and the Chiefs go up, ain't no coming back on the Chiefs. You know, it's just not happening. But right here, he's supposed to be, he's not a passer though, so we have no worries really. But he got a nice crosser right there, great read. But can I break down Patrick Mahomes' contract? He makes $1 a second, $96 a minute, $5,742 an hour. Look at this defense. Look at this defense. Look at it. Patrick Mahomes makes $5,700 an hour. I know some people who don't make, you know, I know a lot of people who don't make $5,700 a month. There's a lot of people who don't make that. You know, he makes he makes $137,000 a day. $137,000 a day. Nice blitz. $137,000 a day. 50.3 mil a year. And over 10 years, she's gonna make 503 million. I'm impressed by the hour and the day. And yeah, $96 a minute. That's crazy too, but 137,000 a day. Look at this defense right here. I tried 2-3-6. You know, I'm still in my multiple defense. I tried 2-3-6, man. I even blitzed the corner, dude. And I said, you know what? We're gonna put him right here instead, you know. What a dummy of me. Essentially, all I did was switch the corner and the linebacker's role when I should have just had the linebacker play his, you know, regular. When I should have just had the corner play his regular role. No, I don't know why I would even do that. Just trying stuff, man. Just experimenting a little bit. But 4th and 1 right here. I'm back in my defense, man. 3-4. I ain't got tired of that already. I done called Tampa 2 1,074 times. I've called none of those cover 1 robber or cover 3 match. You know, I am the king of 3-4. Y'all remember it was 4th and 1, right? This guy done took 2 delay of games trying to set up offense adjustments. 2 of them. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? It was 4th and 1, now it's 4th and 11. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just trying stuff. At this point, I'm just trying stuff. And I guess trying stuff works. You know, when I try stuff, it works. But I just want to let you guys, I just want to show you guys, like, if I was to want to play another defense, now I'm not saying I can just jump in the defense right now and master it and just be amazing at it like I can do with an offense. You know, I've ran random playbooks, but defenses are harder to play on this game because you just gotta. I did not mean to do that. Defenses are harder to play on this game because you know you just gotta know all the ins and outs of it. Like somebody might tell you the 3-4 defense is hard to play because they don't know the ins and outs of it. I know all the ins and outs of it, and I like it. Right here, I'm on offense, literally just trying stuff. And I don't know why he keeps running this man-to-man, but I mean, that's what he prides himself on. And I say this all the time, if you're going to run something on me and it's successful, you shouldn't run it every play. Trying to throw it to my running back. He just got Bosa in there going dumb. I don't know why I'm still messing around. I am in 5 wide with 1 minute left. And at this point in the game, I'm really just labbing with myself, seeing what I can do versus this defense. So if I run into it ever again, I'll know exactly what to do. But Bosa just don't care about nobody. I pressed the wrong button, first of all, and I just sat here and threw a pick. You know, the game should have been over. Now I was trying to throw that slant across the field and forgot its icon, so now he's in strong H-wing, and, you know, it be like that sometimes. But EA Coach, I want to say that was a great game by you. You know, that was a great defense. You know, if you guys want to beat me, you should incorporate some man-to-man like this guy did, you know. But shout out to you, EA Coach. Offense, you should definitely work to get better at it. If you up your offensive game to match your defense, you'll be pretty good, bro. Right here, he's in 5 wide. 5 wide. And he thought I was gonna blitz, so he runs a screen. No. At this point, the game's over, man. I just want to say thank you guys for watching this video. Catch you next time. Peace.
Hey.